Okay, you've got to say this next raid's got me thinking because this is a base which is also, I think it was an old Trincan base. It's everywhere. Lots of people running this base, and so this 3-star replay is going to get a lot of interest. But it just puzzles me why this raid looks so easy, and just I think there might be a weakness with the centered CCs. About I don't know how you address it, but or maybe a centered CC, what happens is it just means you don't have to do your CC kill if they're going to run under some defense. But what Lurp does here is he's able to clear out all this part of the base because by not breaking walls, and even when he breaks wall, I'm not sure if it quite triggers the CC, but by not breaking walls, he doesn't trigger the CC, so his heroes can clear out this area, and his queen can clear out a lot of this area without any problem. So he can take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defense buildings with just his queen. So take out a decent amount of the base without engaging the CC. So I thought, what's this raid? It's just amazing how simple this looks, and especially on a base that people thought you couldn't 3-star. So dropped his golem, dropped his heroes, pretty standard at this point. Golem protects the queen. Take out the whiz tower, take out the cannon. Once the cannon goes, the king will go walkabout, I think. That's my recollection. Yep, so cannon's about to go with the queen. Queen sort of working away over. The king's still hitting the wall, busts the wall, and then goes walking. So those two golems go in. They go in, they get stuck. So they just got stuck in a corner, but they're not going to draw the CC, which is good. And queen will go and bust the wall. Now, as his heroes are sort of gradually hitting through, you can see that queen's going to get to the air defense. So you can probably start your air attack at this stage. Queen's activated, but that queen's gone now, but she's taken out just the air defense and cleared. She didn't clear a lot of the base, really. The queen's still in existence, so she's not, the queen, this queen's going to go down here. Just took out an AD, but took out 6 defense buildings. And now the queen's gone, the king's gone, burned a golem. Didn't take out that much, but took out an AD. That's, I guess, the purpose of that part of the raid. Now, this drop. He's dropped 1 lava this side, 2 lavas this side. And what I guess he wants by doing that is when both lavas pop, he wants this lava to come across the center of the base. I guess in case there's any air bombs, but also draw one of the, that'll draw one of the Inferno beams here, so that'll make the Inferno, I guess, 20% weaker. And so in terms of bombs, he's going to clear out any bombs through this part of the base because he figures that's obviously where most of his loons are going to path. He doesn't want any red bombs hitting his main loon bunch. So what he's done here, and as this is coming more common, so it's more like just a scatter drop, not dropped at each thing, but really wide drop. So he's covered the full width of 2 sides here. What he'll do is you've got a high value rage here, a reasonable value rage here. So he'll rage the middle in on the Inferno and then freeze the Inferno. And then because this base has got lots of defense around the perimeter, the loons will all path to the next Inferno, and that's the weakness here. So this is the problem with this base in terms of the design. If you can, if you clear around here, the loons will path nice and neatly between the 2 Infernos, and you can take them out really quickly. So the trick is you need to have something to draw if the loons hit 1 Inferno, you need to be drawing them out of the way so they don't just path straight through the other Inferno, and that's where this base just falls. And have a look at how it happens. So lavas, rage, a couple of minions and stuff come out. But he's got 30 balloons, so it freezes the first Inferno's gone, the raged in, gone straight over. But you've just got too many balloons for this Inferno to be effective, and then it freezes. Now you look, all path straight through between the 2 Infernos because there's nothing in the pathing which are pulling the Infernos not from moving one to the other. Because he's cleared all around, that just kills the base. So that base is vulnerable. And the reason why it's vulnerable is because you can, if you attack right, you can just path the loons between both Infernos. Looked a pretty easy raid, hey? And look at that, fair few balloons left. and monstered a base that we thought previously couldn't be 3-star. It's everywhere, so I imagine you're going to be watching and studying that replay. But that looked a pretty easy raid in terms of doing it. That I reckon I could do. Some of the raids, no chance, like the one I showed earlier with the 7-point drop, but that raid I could do. And hopefully you'll all give it a crack because it's around a lot.